What's up, motherfuckers?
I don't know who's gonna kiss you when I'm gone, so I'm gonna love you now, like it's all I have. I know it'll kill me when it's over. I don't wanna think about it. I want you to love me now.
What's up, y'all? As you can tell by the title of the video, Aiden had to go back into the hospital. He had to go back into the hospital twice because on Thursday morning, we realized that he was not feeling his best and he was having a lot of coughing and stuff like that and congestion.
We thought it was a cold.
Turns out when we took him to the doctor, it actually wasn't a cold. It was actually bronchiolitis.
Bronchiolitis.
So, which is very unfortunate. If you don't know what that is, it's not bronchitis. We're not saying it wrong. It's like, I guess, a baby version. It's pretty similar though, but babies tend to have it. And I think they said you can get it between 6 months and 2 years old, but he's 4 months, so I don't know how he got it. But
the season 4 starts in November and doesn't end until March. They said, okay, let's give y'all a little timeline. Thursday, we thought he had a cold, so we started giving him cough syrup, and that wasn't working.
It was the Zerbies, the all-natural cough syrup.
Yeah, it's for 2 months and up. It's the only medicine that he could take, and the only cough syrup he could take at this age. So we tried that, didn't work. Our humidifier wasn't broken, so that wasn't any help. Hey, baby. Hey. Sorry. So Friday, he declined, and we took him to his pediatrician, and she listened to his chest with the stethoscope.
The stethoscope.
You didn't even say it right. Are you trying to? Stethoscope. And she heard wheezing, and immediately she knew what it was. And I didn't know how serious it was until she started talking, and she was like, yeah, this is nothing fun to have. She basically said in 2 weeks, he'll either be completely cured of it or he'll be in the hospital on a breathing machine. So I said, great, thanks. She said, but, you know, it's Thursday. He's had it noticeably for 2 days. This is the peak. She said, this is the peak, y'all, the peak. So,
remember that part. This the peak. On Friday, she said this was the peak.
So she told us that a humidifier wouldn't really do anything. There's nothing that we could really do besides let it run its course. Give him Tylenol for his fever. He's too young for Motrin. What else did she say? Just let it run its course. So we went home, and literally it only got worse. Saturday we tried to wait it out. We're praying that this really is the peak. Sunday it only got worse, so we were like, we're going to the ER. Forget that. We're not.
He had a fever since like Thursday. It was like 100.4 since Thursday. Tylenol wasn't bringing it down. It would bring it down for maybe 2 hours and then it'd go right back up. But it only went down to like 98.9, 99. And then after that, it just really didn't do anything. So Sunday, when we went to the ER, they basically said they suctioned him out really good, ran a catheter from his nose down to his throat. And they said that he sounded better and basically just go home and watch him. And if it is see it worse, then bring him back in.
They said that if his chest starts to like concave, like you can see his ribs when he was breathing, or he was working extra hard to breathe, definitely bring him back in.
Or if he was retracting or wheezing loud, then bring him back in. Because he really wasn't wheezing, it was just in his chest.
And you couldn't hear it audibly.
Auditory.
Auditory.
It wasn't auditory breathing. It was,
you had to use a
stethoscope.
Y'all know what we're trying to say.
So, we brought him back in on Sunday. And, well, we left Sunday. And Sunday night, it got worse. We didn't go to work Monday.
To stay home with him to help him get through it. We were praying. Monday he started to seem to feel better.
Right. Which sucks because we didn't say, because we haven't talked to y'all in a while. Jerry just ended her maternity leave on
last Friday. So the day
he really got sick.
Yes.
And so Monday she didn't go to work, so she missed basically her second day of work. So Monday, her grandmother came over and saw him breathing, and she was like, "I really don't."
Who's a nurse?
Yeah, she's a nurse. She was like, "I really don't like the way he's breathing. If it gets worse, then I want y'all to go ahead and take him in." So Tuesday, when we came home from work,
my mom was watching him all day, and basically she sugarcoated it a little bit because she didn't want me to freak out. But he had a very bad day on Tuesday. So when we got home, she was like,
She was like, I mean, he just started the wheezing like this. It wasn't too bad. I think he had only drunk like maybe 2 or 3 bottles that day.
We have been giving him Pedialyte
because he started having fewer wet diapers than he usually does. He was only wetting the diapers like maybe, he was having like 3, and he usually has like 15.
And with the congestion, it was hard for him to get down to thick milk, and keep it down. So either when we saw him struggling with the milk, we would just give him Pedialyte, or after he threw up his bottle, we would give him Pedialyte
to kind of keep him hydrated. People said put him in the shower, not in the shower, but like in the bathroom,
with
so
the shower
steam
going.
Could like open him up, and it made it worse. It was bad.
He was getting into these coughing fits where he would literally cough for 10 minutes and tears would run down his eyes, and
gagging, throwing up, everything.
He wouldn't be able to breathe, and that was some scary junk. So that really got bad. I think Tuesday.
So Tuesday, which was yesterday, we took him to the ER again because we'll put this video like right here.
That doesn't look right. But I don't know if I'm just overreacting.
So as you can see in the video, his breathing got it. To us, it seems like it's bad. I don't know if to y'all, it seems like it's bad.
And that's exactly what the ER doctor on Sunday told us to come back in for. If he started to do that, come back in. So I text the video to my grandmother, who's a RN, my aunt, who is a pediatric nurse, and Donna Mack. Shout out to her. We sent her a video.
One of our wonderful subscribers. She's also an ER nurse.
She is an ER nurse out here in Atlanta. Anyway, so everybody was like, take him to the hospital. Don't wait. Go now.
So that's what we did. We got in there. Right when we got in there, they took us straight back after doing like the triage, after getting his blood pressure and everything like that.
We waited in triage for maybe 10 minutes.
Yeah, and his fever was back up to like 100.5. Or something like that. Maybe 101, honestly. But
which is not good for his age.
Right.
And how long it had been.
Right. So they took us back. They immediately brought in like the respiratory doctor, the actual doctor,
and a nurse.
All of them came in at one time. And started checking him out like within like 5 minutes of us being back in the room.
Put him on the monitors to make sure that his
oxygen saturation, his heart rate, and
what was that
his blood pressure, and his heart rate.
Breaths per minute. Respiration. They were checking all of that. So they hooked him up to all these machines, and they basically said, we just need to monitor him for a few hours.
Right.
They suctioned his nose again with the kind of a catheter thing, but not.
It wasn't no catheter. It was more like just a tube that didn't go all the way down. But like right when they put that on him, like put the thing around his foot to take his like oxygen
saturation.
His oxygen was like for a minute it was at like 63,
which it shouldn't drop under 90, but under 95 for a baby is still bad.
Right. So it went to like 63. Then it went up like a few minutes later to like in the 80s. And it stayed in the 80s for like 10 minutes. Then it went to the 90s.
And we noticed it was at its worst when he was wheezing the loudest.
Right. So it was in the 90s for like basically an hour. And within that hour, they were like, okay, well, you know, see if he'll drink this Pedialyte. And the wheezing isn't as bad right now, so we're gonna go ahead and send you home. And we're myself, Jerry, and her mom, we're all looking like,
y'all have lost y'all
like,
mind.
what do you mean you're gonna? Because the wheezing has gotten better, and because his oxygen has improved, you're gonna send him home.
It improved for like 45 minutes.
Right. Like, I'm like, we were looking like, but y'all saw on the video, on 2 videos, and you saw when we brought him in how bad it was.
Yeah, we showed the doctor the videos because, of course, he wasn't doing it when we got to the hospital. So they always tell us when he does something concerning, record it first.
And then bring him in.
Right.
So we can at least show them exactly what we're talking about. So we did that, and even the doctor and the nurse, they were like, yeah, I'm happy you brought him in, but I don't know. It's very frustrating, like, because we basically were following by the book. Like, everything that they told us to do, to look out for, we looked out for it, we saw it, and we were like, okay, this is concerning, let's go. And when we get there, it's like, oh, well, now it was, instead of watching for the breathing like that, watch for his lips to turn blue, his hands to turn blue, or his feet to turn blue.
At that point, take him to the hospital.
And I'm like, well, at that point, he basically dead. Like, why am I looking out for those signs? Like,
so Friday, we saw his doctor. She said, if it gets worse over the weekend, go to the ER. It got worse, we went to the ER. Go to the ER, they say, oh, he's, you know, let it run its course. If he starts having breathing problems, his chest starts to concave, you see his ribs, won't, come back. We go back. Then they go, well, if he's blue, then bring him back. At this point, we don't know what to do. He's not better. Well, he's
clearly a little bit better.
He's better because he wouldn't even be able to sit here right now if he wasn't. But
I feel like he has his times where his breathing, like, it gets really hard for him to breathe, and
we have to reposition him. And
like,
we got a humidifier though. My grandmother bought us a humidifier, a really nice one, and we run it basically 24/7.
Yeah.
If we're in the house, it's on. But I just don't know if it's working. We put little baby Vicks on his chest. When he starts getting into the coughing fix, we give him a bath. But those are the only things we can do.
Yeah,
and give him Tylenol.
We're giving him Tylenol basically every 6 hours.
And Pedialyte.
Yeah.
But these are the only things that they say that we can do for him, because it's a virus. It has to run its course. There's no cure. There's no medicine that can help. I'm frustrated. We ain't slept since Thursday, y'all, because he wakes up in these coughing fits every 45 minutes.
And then really like last night, it was horrible because we didn't get home till really late. And it was kind of like, well, we don't have anything for you, so just basically
take the screaming baby back home.
And just watch to make sure he's still breathing. So it's like, oh, so
we're basically taking shifts to make sure he's breathing.
We're like making sure that he's breathing. Like every 5 minutes, we can't even doze off really before we're freaking out to make sure he's still breathing. So it's a lot. So hey, you guys.
Say I don't feel good. So we've been suctioning his nose. He has the most mucus in his system that I've ever seen in my life. It's terrible. So we've been doing saline. We've been doing a lot, but it doesn't seem to be working.
Even the respiratory doctor that came in, she was like, I cannot get any more out because his like
nasal passages
are so inflamed that I can't even get back there. So it's like stressful, super stressful. And they're like, well, do you know how to suction? Yes, we know how to suction.
They were trying to make it seem like we weren't suctioning him because he was so stuffy, but hi. They were making it sound like we weren't suctioning him because he was so stuffy, but literally they suctioned him when we got there. They were really this was Sunday. They released him in an hour and they had to resuction him.
Right. And
when we get home, we don't have these fancy suction tools, so we're literally suctioning this boy.
I'm like,
we got the nose freeder,
and we have the bulb, so we alternated like with
every 5 minutes. It seems like it. And then sometimes Sharina will take him to the bathroom and sit with him.
And that doesn't really do anything. So we kind of stopped doing that. But I don't know. If y'all have any suggestions, if you have had a baby with bronchiolitis, just reach out to us. Drop it in the comments below. We love to hear some feedback. It's just been hard.
No, we haven't had him around any sick people. The doctor said he could have caught it at the grocery store. Somebody coughed in the air, he got it.
And honestly, we haven't really had him around anybody.
Right. But, especially, she said, since he's a preemie,
they're more susceptible to
everything.
Especially to this thing right here.
This is easy for a regular baby to catch. So, a preemie, he's going to catch it eventually. But I just hate it was now, because as you all know, we just got him together with the Sanderford syndrome, which is the acid reflux. We just got him on track after that. And now he's sick with this. Oh, not to mention, this makes his acid reflux worse.
So I had to increase the acid reflux medicine too. So it's just a wonderful thing.
He's barely sleeping because he can't breathe.
So if you're wondering why we haven't put up some videos,
we started vlogging this weekend, but
we literally started vlogging, which we might throw that in. No, we won't.
It's no point. We literally made an intro.
I made the intro, and then we ended up basically trying to calm him down, and after that, it was a wrap. So what we really did want to reach out to you guys and tell you guys exactly what's been going on, because you follow us on social media, then you know something's been going on. Or if you don't follow us on social media and you're wondering where the heck have we been.
We try to make sure we post for our subscribers and our family members, because we can't just call everybody or put up a video as soon as something happens, because this is a lot. So we try to post just to inform everybody, but this is the video for you guys who don't follow us on social media. This is what's happening to our lives.
Yes. So again, thank you so much for all the support. You don't want to support us?
He's sick of y'all. But if you have any advice, any prayers to send out to Aiden, just put them below. We could use some words of encouragement. We're very exhausted. Yes. Thankfully, our Thanksgiving break from work starts Friday after we get off work. So Saturday, we're probably going to be under the bed. We might ask my mom to come watch him so we can just sleep. So, yeah.
Again, thank you guys so much. Thank you so much for all the support. Thank you so much for all of the encouragement. And we just, like we said, you guys are our family, like our other family. So we want to keep you guys updated and posted. To all our new subscribers, welcome to our channel. Thank you so much for joining us.
Old subscribers, thanks for sticking in there. Even when we don't post no videos. Right.
So again, we want to say thank you guys so much. We love you guys, and we'll see you guys in the next video.
Hey, we recorded this in his room because he got some
bomb lighting.
He got some bomb lighting in here. Oh, pain. But yeah, we're gonna go take care of our child because he's having some coughing stuff.
Say bye, YouTube.
Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye.
Hey, y'all, screenshot this.
They ain't screenshot that.
They didn't. But like this video, though. We love y'all so much. Seriously.
I bet y'all ain't. If you think he cute, like this video.
You better like this video.
If you don't, you a hater.
Alright, bye, you guys.